Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to Anna's Take with a Twist. My name is Anna and today we are in St. James Park, which has St. James Cathedral. It too is in downtown Toronto, and just to give you an idea, we have the Never Eat Shredded Wheat, we have the Adelaide Street on the north, we have Jarvis Street east, King Street south, and then we have Church Street to the west. And of course, Church Street is called Church Street because we have an awful lot of churches there. I love this park. I used to cut through it all the time. I still do, just not as often as I used to. Just, life just gets busy and it changes. Just want to let you see that. That right there is another one of our new pavilions. So they have that pavilion that's just newly renovated. And then we also have the children's play area, which has been there, actually renovated for 2 years now, I think. We also have one of those little mist machines in case you get too hot, and it's gonna walk along. You're gonna see that we have, this park has a lot of green space, a lot of trees, a lot of shade, which is great for this time of the year. Trust me, it's not cold. Hold on a moment. And a lot of breezeways. We have some more benches, which I'm not going to take a photo of that. I can turn the video that way. We have some people over here who are checking out the lavender plants, which of course is amazing. City of Toronto actually has a lot of lavender plants, so that's nice. It smells beautiful. Again, City of Toronto has the slogan, which is a city within a park, because we do have a lot of parks. I think we have over 400, I know that for sure. Should find out actually. Michael Comstock Pavilion. Now the pavilion used to be about 20 meters on the other side, and it was not quite as sturdy because it was made out of wood. I love this right here because we have all the beautiful flowers, some more benches. And then if you look ahead, that's King Street. There's a walkway there. Oh, here comes the streetcar. So there we go. You have a better idea where the street is. Okay, it stopped. So that's where the street is. So if you go down King Street, and there's like walkways where you can actually go down Jarvis, you will hit the St. Lawrence Market. And St. Lawrence Market is open from Tuesday to Sunday. I think it's from like 7 a.m. or hold on, don't quote me. How about we say from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. because I'm rather certain I'm pretty safe with that one. One nice thing about King Street, because we do have the streetcar, is that we actually don't have a lot of traffic on there because they're not allowed to. So I don't know who made that decision, but for King Street we have the streetcars, bicycles, cabs, and Ubers. Even the Ubers don't really stop there because there's like construction and things. So anyway, see how we have like all like the shade. It's gorgeous. I love it. St. James Park actually has a lot of different programs. So right now we have every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's free to come down here to the Music in St. James Park. So that's the QR code if you're ever interested in that. And it's Thursdays from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And so the next one would be July 25th, which is the Kubla Soul, August 1st, Duke Street Turnaround Bluegrass Country Band. I did a little bit of research before I came here, because I came here with a specific topic in mind, which is, where's your mark? And there's a reason for that. But when I did my research, I realized not a lot of things were filmed here, but The Boys was actually filmed here, which I was a little bit surprised about, because I remember watching that episode, and I didn't realize it was the church. I need to clarify something from the last video, just like another sign. There we go. In the last video I said that Toronto Public Library did not have all the seasons for The Boys, which in fact they have seasons 1 to 3, which is probably all that was available on DVD at that time. And then they do not have any seasons of Children Ruin Everything or Tall Boys, but they do have seasons 1 to 2 of What We Do in the Shadows, so we need to obviously correct that. There you go, QR code if you want to make a donation. I think this Gothic Cathedral, is amazing. Do just a quick span. Just going to enlarge that and move over. One thing that I did notice that I'm going to show you is there's all these plaques, and there's one plaque in particular for Edmund Baldwin, M.A. I thought that was just very interesting. Just going to head out. They have lots of nice fans in here. Actually, this fan right here is something you would see on set, to tell you the truth. When they're trying to get like that blowy thing, that blown out look. You know, when they're trying to get all the leaves to go flying, the paper to go flying in one direction. There's several of these fans set up. That's so pretty. I love the height. So St. James Cathedral is a cathedral because there's a difference. Churches have priests and cathedrals have bishops. So that's how I know it's a cathedral, because it's run by a bishop, and actually earlier today. They have more benches here, which is nice. Little post-it here, what's this? Somebody lost their cell phone here on the bench. If you find it, please call this number and take some money. You are thanked? I don't know. Anyway. And there we go. So at one point, this cathedral was the tallest building in all of Toronto, which makes sense when you see how incredibly tall it is. Hold on. Let's see. I'll have to end up on the street. Well, this won't have to worry about any traffic. All we have is streetcars. There we go. Still can't get it all in. Don't want anyone thinking I'm taking a photo of them. Yep. So this whole topic came about because I was coming home from something one night. Well, I have this full disclosure. I'm not really afraid to walk in Toronto like I am. Oh, here we go. I have no idea what time it is, but here we go, the church bells. I'm not afraid to walk in Toronto because I'm not. I mean, some parts obviously are sketchy because that's in every city, but at the same time, I'm really just mindful. And if I am feeling that maybe I should, perhaps, we should really look at the church actually. Perhaps I should be, more mindful of my surroundings, and I just jump on a streetcar for a couple of stops and then I kind of take it from there. I do take cabs every once in a while, if it's like late at night. Anyway, so I was coming home, and it was probably around 11:30. I was cutting through the park, and I saw this Barbie pink sweater or hoodie, it was something, an article of clothing in the flower bed. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. So what I did was I kind of walked towards it. Difficult to see because it was so late at night. So I was kind of going by like street lights and the moonlight. And a woman came up, and she wasn't like frightening because I've seen her before. And in the daytime, not just at nighttime. So I saw her, and she said to me, she said, "I put that there." And I thought, okay. And then I kind of like leaned, she goes, "I put that there." So she was very stern, firm, really, not aggressive. Anyway, so I thought, well, why would you do that? So I told someone, and they said, well, it's because that's her mark. And I didn't understand really even then. And so I had another conversation with people who deal with loss prevention. So I'm going to stand here in the shade for a moment because it is July 22nd. It's pretty hot out here. So I was speaking to someone for loss prevention, and they had said to me that when you see a dime on the ground, or you see a coffee cup sitting on a shelf, or beside like, a pile of like jeans or sweaters or something, that's to indicate to someone else, this is what you're supposed to come in to take later on today, to steal. So I'm not sure why that lady had her mark here, like why she left that clothing there. Obviously she wanted someone to know that she was here. But I've noticed that other places too. So another time I was walking up Parliament. So I was walking north on Parliament up to, isn't that gorgeous? See, that's so pretty. I was walking up Parliament up to Bloor, and I was just coming around the corner, and there was a man sitting on this bench, which was so bizarre because no one ever really sits on the bench. And so I'm looking, and I see like this article of clothing, and I was like, okay, what is that? So I went down. I was heading towards the Bayview Extension, which always floods. So I was heading down there, and I could see him from the corner of my eye, and he was like walking towards me as I was walking down the hill. So I pick up this toque, and I thought, well, that's interesting. He's watching me, and I'm watching him watch me, so that was even more interesting. This was, I think, probably around 11:30 in the morning because I was heading to the Costco. Long story as to why I call it the Costco, but anyway. So I thought, oh my God, that's his mark. But what is he trying to indicate? Like, why wouldn't you just call someone or tell someone, I'm going to be at this place? So there was obviously something going on there. And so we have marks on set. I'm sure everyone knows that. So I find it really interesting because, like, for set, one person, the star will have like one color. Everyone has their own color, right? Every actor has their own color for the tape. And it's a piece of tape that is like literally taped to the floor, and it's different colors. So sometimes it'll be like a dark blue, a light blue. Let's just walk around a little bit here. Dark blue, a light blue, green, light green, dark green, pink, red. And so different tape is for different people. And it's just to indicate like where they're supposed to stand, and where they're supposed to stand in relation to other people who are also on set. So I find that there's two different kinds. So there's like a metal one or a plastic one that's like a T. And then that's so the actor knows exactly where to place their feet. It's lined up with the camera. And then there's just like sometimes just like a little dot, like just like a little piece that is just stuck there. Oh, sorry, it's so hot. That is just stuck there so that they know like where to stand. So I've been on set before where I've seen actors, I'm not going to say what production, where I've seen actors literally walking towards their mark like this. And this is why they're being filmed. So I thought that was just kind of, maybe not something that I would be into doing. However, I've seen people do it before. Actually, I was on set earlier this year, I won't tell you what production, and I saw someone do that. And I thought, well, I mean, like, I would do that too, because I would like to know, like, I would like need to know where I need to stand. But everyone has their mark. So what happens is, there's always like two teams. So there's like first team, which is like the actual actors, and they have second team. So first team knows where to stand and where to go based on second team coming in and doing kind of like all like the work for them, right? So like the stand-ins. So the stand-in will go and they'll stand where the director of photography wants them to stand. And then someone will come over and they'll measure, you know, like the distance. Okay, and then they'll adjust the lighting. And they'll just kind of like carry on like that so that when the actor comes in, the actor will know like where they have to stand and what they have to do. And so it's just like less work for the actor. That's why actors are called first team and the stand-ins are called second team. There's an awful lot of people here in the park today. It was after 2 o'clock, so I think. Anyway, so everyone has their mark. I'm not sure where your mark is. I'm not sure what my mark in life will be. However, I do know that I had a really great time today at St. James Cathedral Park, well, St. James Cathedral and St. James Park, downtown Toronto. And I will find that episode of, I will find the scene for the boys that was filmed here. And I'm really excited. So thank you. Sorry, I'm just also very hot. It's like not cool, like it's nice cool breeze, but it's still a hot day here in Toronto. So thank you once again for joining me on Anna's Take with the Twist. I greatly appreciate it. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or you can always share it on Facebook or other forms of social media. And great, thank you. And I guess that's a wrap. Okay, thanks. Bye.